then slowly you allow your foot to come back up. Okay, from here bring back your hand, walking your foot over, working into a full pigeon. Now the full pigeon, your foot is parallel to the front of the mat. So you see my foot is parallel and my hips are not leaning over. So if you need a block to lean onto, please place a block. I want to be nice and straight so I can literally sit up and have my hips nice and square. Alright, and then working down into it. But my leg is parallel to the front. See how it goes for you. If it's too hard, you bring your foot in and you just work there. But either way, I need your hips square. Okay. So, work into it where you can. And then slowly you bring your foot back. You place your hands, tuck the toes, and work back into your down dog. Stretch it out. Walk it out side to side. Okay, let's lift up the left leg. Up it goes. Step it forward. Make sure your thigh is parallel to the floor. Virabhadrasana 1. Okay, with control, you're dropping the knee. Dropping the foot. Nice. You drop your hips a little bit. Bring both hands over towards the right side. Walk that foot slightly forward. Just slightly forward. Lovely. Now you can slowly work onto your elbows. If you need a block, you work with a block. Let's tuck the toe, let's straighten out, and let's work forward and back. So I'll probably get you to the furthest your splits have been today. We're going to do a little bit more tweaking. Now drop the knee, drop the foot. See if you can move that foot forward and get your elbow, your shoulder underneath it. You want to really work into it a little bit closer. So either you're going to hang out here for a bit in this position, or you can try working to that flying splits again. So then you would straighten out that leg. You're going to grab underneath there and you start to stretch that leg out. So it's straight on the floor and you're stretching out to the back. And you're working into the flying splits. Not going to spend too much time. And then slowly you can drop down, you can bring that foot back in. Beautiful. Drop the knee, drop the foot. You're going to bring that foot over. So come back onto your hands, bring your left hand over, walk the foot over, drop over. You want to get parallel. Parallel as much as you can. Now look at my hip is open. I'm going to push my hip down, 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 down. Keep that foot up, down, and try and work it. Foot up, and work down. Okay. This side's not a good side for me. So there's my hips down. Try and keep my hips down. I'm going to try and bring the foot back up. There we go. And then we're going to lie down into it. See, my foot keeps going further down. So I'm going to keep the hips down and keep pulling up the legs. So it's a matter of just working into the pose. I'm pretty tight today. You can see my foot keeps slipping back. Just work with your body. Don't overdo it. If something doesn't feel right, I'm just going with what feels right, what feels great. This feels really great. Okay, hands down, tuck toes, work back into your down dog, stretch it out. Okay, we'll do one more little movement, so right leg up, step forward with the right, open through the chest. Now we're going to drop down the back foot, drop down the back, and then I want you to slowly start to straighten that front leg. Flex, flex, flex. Coming up into it, stretch, straight through the back. Point the toes, see how you do with pointing toes and flexing. See how it goes for you. See how it goes for you coming down and up. So work with your body what you can do. And the other thing I want you to do is I want you to wiggle your bum. So I want you to feel the movement. And it's not really wiggling your bum. It's like moving it side to side. It's like smiling, like making a smiling side. Do it with both foot up and down. Then we're going to go forward. And you're going to push yourself forward once more. And you lift up the back foot. You take your right hand around, you're going to hold into that foot. Now again, push yourself forward. You'll feel more of an opening. If you can, work onto your elbow, work onto your elbow. And you can open it up a little bit more. So you can really push those hips forward and down. This is like the master class. Slowly release. Place the hands down. Let's go back into a down dog. Stretch out. Let's do that to the other side. Left leg up. Stepping it forward. Nice. Okay, let's start to drop down. Drop that foot. We're going to start by straightening out the front leg. Make sure you don't go over that nice 90-degree. Stretch it out. Lifting up. We're going to flex there. You can go up and down a bit. Up and down it. Up and down it. You can go with toes, so work your toe and you're flexing. And very important, work the bum, side to side. Feel the movement. Okay. Beautiful feeling. Okay, let's go forward. So stretch all the way forward. Really lean into it. Lift with the back foot. Bring the hand across. If you want, you can go down to your elbow. Really open it up. Okay. And then slowly place down. Hands down, down dog, stretch it out. And slowly walk yourself forward. Toes together, heels apart, hands parallel length, and up you come. So we're going to go into the splits, and we're going to try something else for fun. So use what you need to place underneath, place your supports, and let's move into our splits. So if you're using your blocks, whatever it is, place your blocks out, stretch yourself out, work into your full splits. Make sure your hips are nice and square as you do it. Working it out. If you can, lengthen up, lengthen forward, lengthen up. And if you want to work a little bit harder, you can try and lift a back leg. And then try and keep the hips nice and square forward. Okay. Try and do the other side. And then I'm going to show you something else to work into. So just work into it. If you want to stop the recording and do a little bit more, please do. Oh, there, I got my hair in my mouth. Right, so we're going to do one more thing, okay, one more, I believe it's like a splits thing, because you're going at 75 degrees with the one leg and straight with the other leg. So if you can't do the splits great, you can probably try and work towards this. Having problems with my shoulders, so you're trying to work too much with your shoulders, and you're trying to work with a straight line from your elbow to your shoulder, and you use that as a pin rather, if that makes sense. So I'll do it from here first. What I'm doing is I'm going to straighten up the legs, straighten out, I'm going into plank. I'm going to place my elbow directly underneath my body. So here I'm leaning in a plank, as you can see. My head is off the floor, tucking the back toe. Then I'm going to bring the other knee on to there. And I'm going to stretch out. I'm going to start to balance off the two. So it's kind of like a split. I'm going to work from different sides for me to show you. You can pause and you can play with it. So let me work from here. So here I am, plank. Okay. Moving onto the toes. Elbow down. Leaning onto it. Tucking the toe. Bringing that elbow on there. Lifting up. You can place a block or something underneath your head. Stretching it out. Starting to work it out. Alright. Play with it. Have some fun with it. It's a nice kind of split pose. Work into it. See what you can do. Our time is just about up. It's a great pose to play with. So let's make ourselves down. Bring ourselves down to the floor. Hold onto your feet, your knees, round your back. Work yourself down. Give them a nice hug. Place the feet down. Let's just lift our backs up a little bit because you've worked with your core a bit. Feet and hip distance close to your buttocks. Hands down. Now, pull the navel in, tilt the pelvis. Let's work up to the ceiling. Clasp the hands, work onto the shoulders, onto the tippy toes, and let's lift. Big stretch. Big, big, big stretch. Try and keep this height and just rock the heels. Okay? Hold it there. Release the hands, palms face up. Hold. Now come off the shoulders. Start to roll down one vertebra at a time, pushing your hips towards your heels. Once you're down, you can either take your arms out to the side or you can place them behind your head. Let's drop our knees to our right side. Right foot onto the left. Turn your head to the left. Place down the right foot, bring your knees up, drop them to the left side. Left foot onto right, turn your head over to the right. Place down the left, knees up. Release your hands, bring your knees to your chest, give them a hug. Flatten the back, relax the shoulders. If you've got your two blocks or you've got two blankets or something, place them here on the side. I want you to go into supple Hanumanasana and relax your knees down. So just to show you, two blocks. So from there, I'm placing my feet just together and my knees out. So they can be higher, just so I've got more relaxing onto them. Oh, that's so wonderful. Making sure my pelvis is in. Shoulders are relaxed, palms are out. Hey, good night. No, joking. Okay, close your eyes. Settle yourself down. Just relax into the space. A little saying to end off with. A mind that is stretched by a new experience can never go back to its old dimensions. May there be peace to the north, peace to the south, peace to the east, peace to the west, peace above, peace below, peace within and peace without, and most importantly, peace with you and your family. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste.